Kara from 156 and Now. In today's episode, we are going to be diving into the 2021 Well Planned Day Family and Homeschool Planner. This planner has been used by me. This would be my second time using it. I used it back in 2015. Now you might think, why the gap? Because I am a planner enthusiast, and by nature I want to try new planners. Different things attract me from them. But here I am again for my homeschool planner, choosing the Well Planned Day. And there's a very good reason for that, because I have tried other planners and I didn't feel that they all functioned as well as I wanted to for a command center planner. So this is my command center planner. That means the main things that happen in my family and homeschool are going to be in this planner. This planner is going to stay stationary in my home. It is not a to-go planner, although I use those as well for other things. But for the meat and potato of my family life and my homeschool life, this is the planner that I am choosing this year. So come along with me as we go through this and review it a little bit so that you can see if this planner is right for you. We're going to take a dive today on the 2021 Well Planned Day, a homeschool family planner. This is by Rebecca Scarlata Faris, the Well Planned Gal. And you can order this planner on its own, or you can buy it as a bundle. That's what I chose, and those are the things that I'm going to be featuring today. So one of the things that came with this bundle are these beautiful bookmarks, or planner marks, I should say. There's 3 of them. There's the other one. And as you can tell, everything matches. It also came with the Well Planned Girl planner pencil. There's 4 pencils in here. They're mechanical pencils again. They match. Sticky notes. And these, they're like little bands to hold the pages together. There is a golden one. It's missing. I think one of my littles took it, but it's basically just that color. And then it also comes with planner stickers, okay? And they're different. These are homeschooling, for like lessons, special days, Mother's Day, Father's Days, etc. Meals and shopping, because in this planner, and we will see that later on, you do have some family areas for you to fill out for your day. Home management, your finances, appointments, and back to homeschool. Okay, so I thought those were going to be very useful. So now that we've seen the extras, part of the extra too were these thick dividers. So here's one. You see that? They're plastic dividers. Here's the other. Beautiful florals. So those are the 2 dividers. Glossy cardstock. This is plastic. And I know some people like the metal. I'm usually partial to the metals, but in this case, because this planner is a desk planner, it's not something that I'm going to be taking with me. I'm fine with that, especially while I do lesson plans, because it easily can fold. So I'm okay with that. All right, so your first page has, the book belongs to, etc. Here are developing your habits. She kind of gives you a guideline as to how to use the planner. And this part of the planner is an example of what it looks like, how you can use it. She has space to teach up to 4 kids in your homeschool, which is perfect for me. I've used other planners in the past and I've had to kind of rearrange it to fit my needs for my kids, but this one is perfect for that. She gives you a sample of how you can write the lessons, indicate who the lesson pertains to by adding their initials, and then you also have other schedule blocks where you can put, you know, any appointments that you have, any lessons, additional extracurriculum lessons, etc. To do this week, here is part of what you can do in relations to the homeschool. You have a dinner menu, okay? And then you have your Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday obviously are smaller, but you can get a lot of that, you can put a lot of information that is not so structured into those 2 boxes. Okay, so here we have, this is your memory page. You can keepsake a picture here. You can use it for, some of us are into journaling and we can do like a cardstock or something very pretty. There it tells you the children's age, like if you do have a picture of your child, how old they were. All right, and then it has little prompts here that you can fill in, like our favorite book read out loud was, the most requested restaurant to eat was, etc. Okay, this is honestly my favorite part at the beginning of the year because it gives me a glance of what my year is going to look like. This is a July to June school year, which is excellent for us that kind of homeschool throughout the year. Even though we're lighter during the summer months, we do still keep lessons and we do keep going on field days, etc. It's been a little bit different now with COVID-19, but we're hoping that that changes. So here we go. I like to block out a week every 6 weeks for our family to be off, and that's because we are going to continue. So our breaks are kind of different. These are important dates, just like Independence Day, Mother's Day, Easter's, and you have a block for notes. Again, any type of information that you need regarding co-ops, extra lessons and your teachers, emails, all of that, websites that are important to you for your curriculum, emergency information, and odds and ends. Now, honestly, guys, I really do not put emergency information in my book. God forbid I do take it somewhere and it gets lost. I just don't do that. Here is a master home daily cleaning schedule. I highly stress to try to come up with something and don't make it a religion, right? It's fluid. It's there to give you a guideline, but it is nice to kind of have certain things that you do every day. For instance, for me, Mondays is my heavy laundry day. So I'll do sheets, I'll do pillowcases and towels, as well as my littles. So Monday for me would be my laundry day. Tuesday is my kitchen day, so anything that I need to prepare ahead, bread, sourdough starter, if I need to clear my refrigerator out in order to go shopping, all of that stuff. This page, if you can see, all right, is for kids' chores. So you fill it out and you give your child daily chores. It's perforated so you can tear it out. And again, this is like a master schedule, and it does have them from 7 o'clock in the morning all the way to 7 in the evening, and you can block it out. What I normally do is that I start with things that I know are gonna happen on a specific day no matter what. So for me, my bigs leave my house at around 7:30. So that's gonna happen every day. So breakfast will be at 7 every day, and so on and so forth. All right, let me give you, I filled those out, so I'm just gonna give you what it looks like. This is your class master plan for each individual student, okay? You can insert a photo there, and then put the child's name, age, grade. If you want to add weight, strength, and challenges, your goal for that child, that's where you put it. We fill out an IHIP, and that is for the school system to have some type of outline of what we're going to be teaching our child. And this is very resourceful for that, because you can write what curriculum you're using, where did you get it from, and this is the same information that I would then put on my IHIP and send it to the school district. Again, additional literature and expenses. This is the schedule for that child. You have 4 of those because, like I said, this gives you an opportunity to schedule 4 students. Then you have your monthly spread. Your monthly spread comes with any given holiday on that day, and also it has scriptures that you, if you want to follow along with scripture, it'll tell you what to read on that day. It usually has an article for inspiration, and this is a shopping list, again perforated, so you can just write as you plan what you're going to need from the grocery store, or what you're going to need from any other store, and you can just tear this and take it with you, very easy. Okay, again, this gives you a monthly chore for your kids, household needs, by item, by room, by person, and by the amount. Projects for that month, this is really important for us during the summer months, because we tend to want to do big projects outside during the garden, and each of us has a specific chore to do for that specific project, and this is where we would write that in. And then notes. Your reading, the student, and the books that students has been reading throughout the year. What you've read out loud, what you borrowed from the library, when it's due. Okay? And again, this is just a fun part. Field trips, educational goals, etc. You can fill that in. And this is how the spread looks weekly. Okay? Now, they already have, this is from a Christian homeschooling perspective, so there are some topics already filled out for you, such as the core topics of Bible, math, history, science, and English. You do have 2 additional boxes for any elective that you are teaching that year. The date is already included with it, the day of the week. And then these boxes you can use for grading, for attendance, anything like that. So it's your choice. You can do that. And then if the day is done, you completed it, you can then fill out that box. Again, it gives you a small snippet of the next month to come, along with a Bible verse and your to-do this week, your dinner, and your weekend. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's the entire book is going to be like that. It has notches so that you can find the month that you want pretty easy. Okay? And it has beautiful, it's beautiful, the artwork that they chose. All right, so let's move on to the back to see some of the extras. All right, towards the end of your planner, you're going to have an area that says semester success, and it has 4 boxes for each individual student. You'll put their name, and you can include exactly how they did. Now you can break this down into quarters. You can break this down into monthly. Okay, so if you had a core goal that you wanted them to meet monthly, this would be where you would put that. Okay, and any notes that you might have. There's an attendance record for you here. Okay, you can just keep a record of the student, the grade, their date of birth, and whatever student ID if you've given them one. That I don't use. I really do not give my children unless I call them thing 1, thing 2, and thing 3. But no. So here we go. We can have the attendance total. Now this is neat. In New York State, you have to have certain amount of hours that each kid has to accomplish. So if you're just adding all the dates that they went to school, right? The total days, and if you know that your kid does school 4 to 5 hours a day, then it's just gonna be an easy math for the total of hours that they accomplish that quarter. This is your grade log, okay? It's starting, because this is also, there's one of these before you enter into January, a grade log, okay? So this one starts just from January to July, okay? And then you can, again, Bible, English, math, history, and science, and you can add your electives there. Progress and accomplishments, and your grading scale. And then year at a glance for 2021 and 2022. Same concept as the beginning, but then for the future year. And this is your review. Whatever they need, whatever notes you want to make on your specific child. Not only their education and how they did, but their character, how you built it, their behavior, and any curriculum ideas for next year. Okay. And then they provide this area. It's a little bit of a thicker cardstock. They provide space for, again, for students. But this is in essence their report card. If you like to give something physical, something where you can encourage your child and tell them how you've seen them grow throughout the year, this is very nice to give to them. You can place their name, what they did, how they did academically, and it gives them a sense of accomplishment at the end of the year. You can provide this, you can let them look at it throughout the semesters so that they can gauge what they're doing and it doesn't come to a surprise to them. But that's basically their report card. And that's it. So, I have tried, like I mentioned at the beginning, many planners. The one thing that I wish this planner had is a deep pocket. Okay, I actually, when I purchased the bundle, I thought that these dividers actually came with a pocket, and they don't. So that was a little, I think this is up, nope, it's not upside down. That was my only thing that I was kind of like, oh, that really stinks. I really wanted something where I can put other papers or any lessons that I'm working on. I would have liked to have had a deep pocket. Again, I'm sure that I can either create myself a pocket in these pages or order one, but that was just my little, like, the one little knock that I can give it. It is very hefty, it is easy to write into, it is beautiful, and overall I am very happy and excited to try the 2021. All right guys, I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I would love to answer them if I have the answer. And if you want to see more homeschooling videos or planning with me videos, please leave them in the comments.